So I've been 20 for a little over a month now, and I thought I'd just share some thoughts with you. Um, Turning 20 is an important milestone. It's when we finally leave our teenage years and our childhoods well and truly behind us, and we find ourselves heading towards the rest of our lives, basically. It can be a bit scary if you're not prepared for it, but then again, I don't think anyone's ever prepared to get older. I'm so not the person I thought I'd be when I was 20. I used to have this idea that I'd be this really confident, intelligent, directed guy. Um, Safe to say it didn't really turn out like that. I remember being in primary school and looking up at the year sixes and thinking about how big and scary and grown up they looked. Um, I then reached year seven and I thought the same thing about the big scary kids in year 11. And then when I was in year 11, I felt the same way about the upper sixth. Every time I've reached one of those milestones, I thought, we're all just big kids. It's the same realization each time. When I was in upper sixth, just because I was 18 years old and I had a suit on rather than a school uniform, that doesn't mean I was adult or mature in any way. Nothing really changed. Now that I'm 20 though, I feel exactly the same way about adults, so I'm basically a bit confused as to whether or not I can consider myself, a grown-up, an adult. So what I thought I'd do is that I'd look up the definition of the word adult in the dictionary. I wanted to see if any of it applied to me, I guess. I don't know, I'm weird. This is the sort of thing I do. Adult, noun, a person who's fully grown or developed. A fully developed animal. I think so. I mean, I shave and everything. Law, a person who has reached the age of majority. Now, this one's simply cultural. In the UK, where I live, it's 18. But in other places, it's 21, and there are some places in the world where it's as young as 15, so I guess we should just ignore that one then. Adjective, emotionally and mentally mature. I guess so. I think I am. Maybe. I'd like to think so at least. What's the last one? Sexually explicit or pornographic. Not yet. Maybe later? That didn't help at all. When it comes down to it, I don't think age has anything to do with it really. I can tell you right now, for me at least, nothing has changed. I don't feel any more responsible, wiser, or more independent than when I was a teenager. So that either shows I was mature from a young age, or that I haven't matured at all. I haven't figured out which yet.